Well, guys, we need to talk about an absolutely crazy story out of Kissimmee, Florida. This is in the Orlando area here, folks, because a delivery driver, a woman, decided she didn't like her tip on a pizza delivery. You know what she did, guys? She actually went back to the place she actually delivered the pizza and stabbed a woman 14 times. Now, if I'm not mistaken, guys, the bill was something like $33 or something like that. And the woman received a $2 tip. She didn't like it. So she actually goes back to, I believe it's a hotel, puts on a mask and attacks this woman, who actually has kids, by the way. And also, she's also pregnant. Now, this woman here in this clip here is going to be telling her a story about what happened. I believe she didn't actually know that she was pregnant at the time, but I guess once she actually got to the hospital, she found out she was pregnant. Thank God, man, she's alive. Now, this delivery driver, I'm pretty sure she got fired, and she's going to be doing many, many years in a joint. She just threw away her life because of $2. Now, guys, I used to work in the food industry. I used to wait tables. I used to work on tips. I get that. But according to this lady right here, the service was bad from this woman and the food was cold, and she still at least gave her $2. But this woman got triggered by that and decided to come back and attack her. Man, this is absolutely wild, guys. This will probably actually make you think twice about using Uber Eats or something like that. Now, I actually do use Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever. Always leave a decent tip. But this story here is wild. Now, when I actually order on Uber Eats, usually they just leave it at the door and they leave and I just go out there and pick it up. But let's go ahead and watch this clip here, guys. This is wild.
Realize the severity of the situation. You know, I'm like, oh my God, these people came in here to hurt us.
Right now at 6, a pregnant woman stabbed at a motel in Kissimmee, and deputies say a pizza delivery driver did it. Tonight, Fox 35 is speaking exclusively with a woman stabbed 14 times in front of her own little girl. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Manny Martinez.
Good evening. I'm Hannah McKenzie. Deputies say a bad tip is what led to that stabbing. And as Fox 35's Marie Edinger reports, the victim says she's scared she'll be attacked again as deputies continue searching for a second suspect involved.
The woman who was attacked said that her food arrived late, it was cold, and the delivery driver was rude, so she only gave a $2 tip. She did not think that would land her in a hospital bed.
It's pretty traumatic.
Melinda Irizarry, her boyfriend, and her 5-year-old daughter were at this motel in Kissimmee Sunday, just hanging out, having a staycation for her boyfriend's birthday. A little before midnight, she says she heard someone pounding on the door. That's when deputies say a man and woman forced their way in.
Once I realized the severity of the situation, you know, I'm like, oh my God, these people came in here to hurt us.
According to an arrest report, the man pointed a gun at her daughter, then forced her boyfriend into the bathroom at gunpoint. The woman took out a knife.
It wasn't like she was just upset. It was like she was in a frenzy mode.
At the hospital, Irizarry discovered it wasn't just her life at risk. Doctors told her she's about a month pregnant.
And I started crying, and I kept telling my boyfriend, I think I'm going to die.
Irizarry needed over 200 staples for slices across her arms, her wrist, her shoulders, her back, her stomach, her breast, 14 stab wounds in total. She needed surgeries for a punctured lung and severed tendons in her knee.
My daughter seeing that whole thing, you know, it kind of is pretty heartbreaking to me.
It wasn't until later Irizarry and detectives realized that woman was allegedly the pizza driver who'd gotten upset about a small tip earlier in the night, Brianna Alvello. Detectives say they found surveillance video linking her to the crime and arrested her on a warrant the next day. But the thing is, Irizarry doesn't think this was about money in the end.
You got the money.
Okay. My boyfriend told you where there was more money, and you didn't go get it.
And now, no amount of money could get Alvello out of the situation she's in.
You're not going to be able to bond out.
She's facing charges for aggravated assault, kidnapping, home invasion, and she's charged under the same statute that covers premeditated murder.
State believes that this is a punishable by life offense.
But in the meantime, the man deputies say was with Alvello is still out there. That terrorizes Irizarry.
I am scared, and he knows exactly how he looks. He stared at that man for how long with a gun pointed to his head. I want them to get him as soon as possible because they're monsters. They should not be out in the street.
Irizarry's doctors have not given her an update as to when she'll be able to leave the hospital, and she's got a long road ahead. She says she has to learn to walk again after her knee surgery, so she'll be dealing with this for quite some time.
Wow, guys. Wow. I don't even know what else to say about this. Whoa. Over $2. $2. When apparently you were rude and the woman still gave you $2. You come back and then the woman's boyfriend actually tells you where there's more money, but you still decided to stab her that many times. Folks, it's looking like this woman may actually be facing life in prison, maybe. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what they said in the clip there, the news clip there, about she won't be able to make bond or they're not giving her bond at all. Definitely seems like they're not giving her a bond whatsoever. So apparently now, guys, the clock is going to be ticking down that this woman possibly could be spending the rest of her life in prison over $2. $2. Just think about that, man. Think about that. This woman here has just now thrown her life away over $2. Wow. This just blows my mind. Now, apparently they're still looking for the male suspect that pointed a gun at the woman and her daughter and forced the boyfriend in the bathroom at gunpoint. Yeah. Definitely seems like attempted murder right here, guys. And both of them, hopefully they actually catch the male suspect. Seems like both of them should be in prison for the rest of their lives. And I hope they never get out. Oh, it does say here that the woman is being held without bond. Thank God. Thank God. She's not going to bond out. So they did say that. Man, that is wild. Oh, she worked for Marco's Pizza. So let's see here. Oh, the manager at Marco's Pizza confirmed that the woman delivered it to the hotel. So this wasn't through Uber Eats or anything like that. I guess Marco's Pizza actually still has their own delivery employees. Yeah. Wow. Her life is over, man. Her life is over. And I hope this woman suffers. I wish the victim all the best. Hopefully she's able to make a full recovery. But man, she has, what did I say, 200 stitches or staples in her body? I mean, that is just wild. All this because of $2. $2. She has a punctured lung, folks. Wow. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.